What is an extremely dark or creepy true story from history that most people do not know
Here
about?
in Poland, it's probably the way we treated Nazis that we found hiding out after the war. Justified, perhaps, but dark. I've heard stories from my grandfather, and when I tell them to international folks, they're sometimes rather horrified and wonder if it's too harsh. But around here, people have the attitude of course, this is what was done to them. What else would you do to them? I'll share one of my favorite stories, oldie but a goodie. Long after the war, there were many German soldiers slash SS still caught behind lines in Eastern Europe, many scared to go home, rightfully, because they'd be caught on the way. So they hid and tried to live normal lives, well into the 1950s and even 1960s. Inevitably, some would be caught. And even long after judicial prosecutions stopped for all but the worst of these cases, there was such a strong sense of justice among the people, at least in the small town he grew up in, that everyone agreed these people just had to be punished for what they had done, even if they were young at the time. There was a tacit agreement with the authorities. They'd turn a blind eye to the punishment of captured Nazis, as long as they weren't killed or maimed. You might think that limited the amount of justice that could be dispensed, but the people got pretty creative. He shared the story where a former SS was caught near their Polish town in the late 50s. The local council, unofficial but my grandfather was part of it, took him in, held a hearing, found him culpable for his offenses, and arranged for his punishment. He was defiant and basically said, "You know you'll get in trouble if I'm killed or hurt. What are you going to do to me?" Well, they took him to a cow barn on one of the citizens' farms, took him inside, tied his hands and feet, led him up to a cow in a stall, and made him stand face to rump with the cow, the nose only 3 centimeters away. Some neck restraint and digging a little hole to trap his feet in were the final touches to make sure he couldn't pull away. 12 hours a day for 20 days was his sentence. I only recently got the irony slash punchline of the punishment. You facilitated the transport of human beings to gas chambers? Here's a gas chamber for you.